Okay, in this video we're going to bring up Simple Screen Recorder. I already have one running in the background, so I'm going to bring up a second one. That way it won't interfere with this recording. I'm going to bring up the screenshot program to capture screens. And I'm also going to bring up Pulse Audio Volume Control, just to make sure everything's working right before I start recording Simple Screen Recorder. So first of all, I'll go here to Input Devices, and you notice that my microphone is in fact working. It's inputting audio, blap blap, and it's working just fine. So we don't need that anymore. So let's do the Simple Screen Recorder first. We'll get this out of the way. Okay, when you first start it, you get this message here. So skip this page next time. And I have that checked, so it normally doesn't show that page. But this is page 1 of the configuration. At the top we have input profiles. I use none. There's some kind of stuff that people can do. I'm not interested. These videos are for people that are trying to survive and just use the basics of these programs so they can be productive. I'm not here to teach every little bell and whistle. So you can record the entire screen, or you can record a fixed rectangle. Radio button to select which one you want to do. And then you can select the window or select the rectangle. But we're going to record the entire screen. And the screen is 1920 by 1080. And we can change that if we want to, but we're not going to. Frame rate 60, you can change that if you need to. Scale the video, no, we're going to use it as is. Record the cursor, which is the mouse cursor, and yes, we do want to do that. Record the audio, yes, we want to do that. We're going to use Pulse Audio, and we're going to use the analog sync microphone. This is the monitor, the earpiece of the headphones. This is the microphone of the headphones. This is the HDMI going to the monitor. So we're going to use this one. We're going to continue. Here we have output profiles. You want to do it just for YouTube, but I use that profile. I just make everything an MP4. I don't use any special output profiles. And here it shows you save as. You can browse where you want to go. Right now we're going to videos and camera. And then you can type in the file name that you want it to be, including the extension. So that's done right here. Codecs, I use standard H.264. I don't change this. And this fast stuff, if you read it here, it tells you what the fast does. While frame skipping, once again, it tells you here what that does, and you can read it if you want to. Next, we have the audio codec. We have these choices. I prefer to use MP3. Once again, I try to edit these videos on Windows sometimes, and you got to have the right codecs. So this codec for audio works between Linux and Windows, no problem. So in our next page, where we actually start the recording, you can use hotkeys to start the recording. And most importantly here, you can start a preview. So now I can see my audio. I can see what I have selected, what I'm going to record. I'm going to record the whole screen before I start recording. So once I'm ready, I go ahead and start the recording. I'm not going to do that because, well, let's go ahead and do it. It's running both of them at the same time. I'm going to save this recording and open this folder. And you notice screen capture number 2 here. That's the one I'm running right now. I'm recording that one. This one's finished, so I can play it. So you can play these things if you want to. And we'll go back here now. Back to the start screen if you want to make a new recording, but you got to back up one more to get all the way back to the start. So that's how you use Simple Screen Recorder. Next topic is the screenshot, which is a simple snapshot of the screen. Once again, we can make a selection or window or the entire screen. We show the pointer or not show the pointer. And I'll make a selection, and this is a little confusing because you think, okay, take a screenshot. I haven't selected yet. When you quit, it means get ready to take the screenshot. So once you click on it, now you can decide what part of the screen you actually want to select. Once you've done that, it's going to save it to this file name with the timestamp. And the current folder is pictures. You can change the folder. We'll leave it at pictures. You can also change the file format. Right now it's PNG. I can back that up, make it JPEG. There's probably other options. I haven't experimented with the others. And then once you click save, then it saves that image. So let's go look at it for a second. Go to our pictures. This is a screenshot we just took. So notice the file name has a timestamp, so I know for sure it's today's date and the time I did it. So that's all I have to say about the 3 things we discussed in this video. Hopefully they'll give you a good cursory understanding of how to capture screen video with sound and how to capture screenshots.